Okay, you guys. Hey, everybody. So I'm doing another YouTube video, and we talked about this. We talked about this in my first YouTube video of the year. I'm going to try to do more YouTube videos. And I actually had plans. So I went to a tea, and I was like, I'm going to do YouTube of the tea event. And I actually, I uploaded the videos in my phone through Canva, and then I tried to do a voiceover, and it was just weird. It was just weird, you guys. It did not come out like I thought it did. But let me tell y'all something. This year, we're gonna just do. We're just gonna do. Nothing has to be perfect. I actually did like a post on my business page because I spelled the word services wrong, like on one of my wheels, and I took it down because that bothers me. But as far as like the content itself, it doesn't have to be perfect. Like, I have my lights back there. I usually film in my office or outside for good lighting. I usually have my tripod, which is over there, but now I have like this cute little mini tripod, and it is sitting on a, what do you call this, like a eating tray that my friends bought me at work. And it was one of my former jobs, and I just gotta get it done. That is it. I just gotta get it done. And honestly, there's always something to talk about, right? There's always something to discuss. There's always something to say. Yeah, I want to, talk about, places I've gone. I've actually gone to a couple of places, and I haven't even done content on it. Like, and then sometimes when I get in there, I do the phone. Phone is all. Let me get my other phone. Phone is all moving fast. It's not. I'm not taking the videos that I want to take and things of that sort. So I really just want to get back and just start back talking, and then work up to like putting out the content, because I have content and I can create content, and there's some great topics to talk about and things of that sort. But you got to put those videos together. You got to sit down. You got to sit time aside. And I just not have the time to sit aside this weekend. Friday, I went to work, and then I got my hair blown out. I went to a friend who is running for office to support them. And then I did some work. And I didn't really wrap things up until Friday night around midnight. Then I did some networking Saturday morning. I came home, and I think I ate. I did some stuff. And today, got some grocery shopping, did some grocery shopping, like getting some good foods to do like a detox. I did 3 miles this morning with my friend. Today's her birthday. Got some coffee, which is I gotta show that place too. Got some coffee, and I just did a lot of things. Just did a lot of things, and it was a pretty productive day for the most part. As far as, I also went to Walmart. Like, Walmart has really good leggings, and what I'm really doing and working on right now is working on like my presentation when I'm just out in leisure. Because sometimes, we just like, hey, I'm just gonna go to Walmart. Or, I mean, we do know there's a difference between how you dress for Walmart and Target, right? So I was like, okay, I'm just going to Walmart. But I will say, having like, I'm just been buying leggings and like tees like this. Like this is a white tee right here, and of course my little studs. Um, just to look at that eczema. This is eczema. Y'all see that eczema, guys? Can't see it too good. But just to basically get myself get myself together, and I'm getting organized and things of that sort. But I got my food. I got something to eat. I just did not, my stomach could not take fast food today, so I stopped and got some Indian food. But I bought my whole groceries inside, all my vegetables and fruits inside, some kombucha. And then I did a little work. Well, no, I shot an Instagram reel from the business, and then I did some more work for my full-time job. I watched Him, which I will say a lot of people slept on Him. I think Him is a very good movie, actually. I think I need to rewatch it. But I think it was before its time, because a lot of things that are on that movie, we're talking about now. We're talking about now in modern times. Also, did some unpacking with like my chair from Amazon. So that might be like I might combine that in this video, and I might not. I don't know. Honestly, I think that was supposed to be the video, and then I forgot, and it's like, oh, well, let me do my video. So anyway, we did a reset this month, and this is the beginning of the year. And when New Year's resolutions come in, it's like, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I wanna do this, I wanna do that. And although I want to do those things, I just did not get a chance to get there. January hit me like very fast. So I think, and what I liked that I took January to plan. I think in December, I don't want to plan that month. It's good to think about it, but I don't want to plan that month. It gives me anxiety. I'm not able to enjoy my holidays. I think I like planning in January, my goals and things that I want to do. And, going through that and setting those things up, those systems up, or how that looks in February. And I did that. I mean, we'll see how things work out at the end of the year. And I think you also, what I will say is, because I knew I wanted to do it, so I did it. So I made a vision board, and on that vision board, how I divided up things I wanted to do. We talked about spiritual, health, finance, and just goals and things that make me happy. But that is how I started off with the categories. Like, this is what I want to accomplish emotionally, spiritually. This is what I want to accomplish financially. So I put up a really good, some Bible verses that I like. I also went through and saved, like, these are some of the pictures that I saved. Someone gave me this idea at work, to save pictures that you have from like Pinterest, Instagram, and I sent it to Walgreens, and I printed those out. And it was like maybe $11 for like 19 pictures, and my phone bill from Walmart was like $2. And I got a glue stick, which is about like $3 or $4. And I thought that was really cool and really reasonable to do that. And I have the vision board sitting up here. I was like, my friend was like, put it somewhere where you can see it every day. And I was like, okay, so it's right here when you first walk in the house, y'all. And I was like, even though it's my house, someone is going to walk in and see everything I'm dreaming about and all my goals, and you want to kind of build in silence. So I'm kind of like a little nervous about it. So I was like, I have some double-sided tape on there. So I was like, okay, I'm going to take it down and I'm going to put it in my office. Y'all, I couldn't get it down. It was just stuck. It was stuck. And I was trying to get it down, and then it started bending. So I was like, well, I guess it's going to be here. I'm honestly thinking the paint is going to go off my door by the end of the year. But honestly, if you're over here outside of doing some work on the house, then these are the things I want. You know what I'm saying? And it's also a really good conversation piece too. But I'll probably show you guys some pictures, but not everything, because it is sacred. It is something I want to keep to myself, because there are some things on there that are personal, that I'm facing, that I'm working through, that, it's really between me and God. So that's where we are with it. Um, so that is one of the things I did in February. And I also just pretty much got my space together. Just, you know, got everything in a good place, and it put everything in its place, and it just made it just so peaceful for me, just coming home, relaxing. I still do have to do a lot of filing, and I don't know about you guys, and when I have like a lot of recycled stuff, I just go ahead and pay for it. I have like a shredder. My shredder was like $30, and I've known before, like, I ran so much through the shredder it just broke, and I had to buy another shredder. So we'll just go ahead and pay the money to have it shredded by professional services. So they have that at like the post office and things of that sort, where you could just put the documents in there, or you weigh it, you pay for it, and then you put the documents in there. And that was actually pretty good. So I might do that this month. But the goal of this video is to talk about the reset, why I decided to do it. And like I said, January was a crazy month for me. It was just everything. It was just so much to do in so little time. And, you know, work was busy and things of that sort. And I just didn't have time to think and plan for myself. So when February hit, I took 2 weekends and just did things for myself and did things towards the reset. And my last goal was to get my office in a good space, and I did. I really did. Like I said, I do have to file some work, but I finally got a chair that I wanted in my office that pretty much completed the look of it. And I know that might not be a big deal, but my office is really like a makeshift workspace. And for me, I know people that like to buy furniture and like custom stuff. I like stuff that has a memory, that has a story behind it. So the desk was from a former coworker, and excuse me, she was getting a divorce, or did she get a divorce? And then she moved to Florida, and I bought the desk for $15. And I was like, okay, it was like an L-shaped desk with like that particle board. So I tried to paint it because I was like, I wanted it to be like, I think I wanted it to be gold. So I spray painted it, and it looked a hot mess. And I didn't realize I had to sand it first to paint it. But even if I sanded it, it still wouldn't look right. So I was in Target one day, just kind of looking, I don't know, browsing, and I saw some like gold and white contact paper. And it was so cute. So I was like, I'm going to put this contact paper on the desk. And I put it on the desk, and the legs were already gold spray painted. And it just gave it a unique look, that this gold and white polka dot desk is in the office. And I have like this cute little gray ottoman with this pink pillow. And the chair I had was black. It was black. And I saw the chair, like, honestly, I saw the chair at the dumpster. Someone threw it out. And I was like, oh, that looks like a perfectly good chair. It was like a Han chair. So I rolled it on into my house, wiped it down with Lysol, and the arms were like, had like not really good, had like the foam coming out of them. And I just taped those big boys up. And I had that chair for like 3 years. And so I saw this gold and white chair on Facebook that I've been wanting, because the chair is like originally like $100 some off Amazon. And the girl was offering it for like $40. So basically I gave it to her like $5-10 cheaper, and I got the chairs in good condition. Nothing was wrong with it. And I was like, you know, wondering like, why is she selling it? Why is she selling it? Because, you know, sometimes when people sell things, you kind of think something's wrong with it. But honestly, what was wrong with it was, it's probably not the most comfortable chair. It's very much so aesthetically pleasing. But I bought like a little pink pillow to support my back while I'm there. And I just love the space. Like, my office is really like my favorite room in the house. I think because so many visions, ideas, and work comes from that place, you know. I do have a place in there where I was like, I'm going to sit this up, I'm going to record. But I think I had my lighting right at one point. Like, it was just right. So I think I'm going to have to mark the floor, so I know where to put the lighting at, because I don't like the lighting in the same place like every time. I just kind of want to move it. But I think I'm going to have to put like something on the floor that is like a marker where I could put the lights back when I need to, because I looked at a YouTube video and it had like the lighting where I had like a light come, because at first I would have the light here and then I would have a shadow. Then, you know, sometimes I have my glasses on, you can see the light and the reflection in the camera. But it was something where, you know, you have one light facing the wall, so you have that backlight, and then I had another light like kind of like facing me, and it was just really good. And right now, like I have like a lamp, I have 2 lamps, and this is pretty good. And honestly, I might have to do this on my talking video sometime, and get that. But I'm really proud of the space, and I'm just proud of where, you know, things are going now. Of course, it's kind of like, you know, am I going to keep this up? Am I going to keep this up? When I was tired today, I was supposed to film YouTube yesterday, and I was so tired. And you gotta know when to stop. And when I redid my wheel for my business, I was like, you have to know when to stop, because I was so tired. I was like, okay, before I wash my face, before I take off my makeup, let me go do this wheel real quick. And I filmed the wheel. It was no energetic. It was like no energy. It's low energy. I was like, hey, you guys, today I'm so excited about marketing my business. Like, I was like sleepy, like, girl. And then I spelled how I marketed my services today, and services are spelled wrong. You know why? Because I needed to go to sleep. And I was like, you know what? It's okay to, like, you can push yourself in the gym, and sometimes you have to do that kind of stuff at work. But if you don't have to, don't do it. Because I had to go back, delete the videos, and upload a new one. And I didn't even upload the same one. I just uploaded like, hey, I messed up yesterday because I was too tired. And that was pretty much it. And like today, I made sure that I've done everything I wanted to do. I took a little nap, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna film this YouTube video. Now, is it gonna post tonight? But I'm gonna film it, and with it being just straight with the camera, probably no graphics and stuff like that, it'll be like an easy upload. So, back to the reset. I put everything in order of what I wanted to accomplish and the category that it goes in. Have made plans about that, and we'll execute. And the thing is, you can't execute everything at once. Sometimes you need to do A before you need to do B. And well, not sometimes, all the times. And it just takes time. And we're just doing some things this quarter, these next 3 months, and that's it. I just gotta get through that, because you have your roadblocks. You can't set up a goal without expecting everything to go smooth, because it does not. It doesn't. I don't even expect anything like that anymore. I just make goals, take it one day at a time, and I'm learning to set up time blocks. At first, I was like, I'm gonna do this every single day. It's not gonna happen every single day. It hasn't happened for me every single day. But I've learned when I've set a time block, set time aside, say this is what I'm gonna do in this time frame, that's it. Because even one day I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do 4 YouTube videos on Saturday. I don't do that. I haven't had time to do that. And the thing is, can I keep this up? Can I do 4 YouTube videos like for the first Saturday of the month, edit them and reschedule them? I don't think I can. But what I can do is come back, do something every 2 weeks, whether it's talking or showing where I've been, or talk about something cool. And it doesn't even have to, I'm not even going to do the special editing things where it's like bam, bam, bam. Like, I might talk about it first and then show the pictures last at the end of the video. I'm literally, with YouTube, I'm literally working on consistency now. With the gym, I just worked on consistency. I went to the gym. I go to the gym like 3-4 days a week. If I don't go to the gym 4 days a week, I work out at home. We're gonna say 3 to be safe. 4 days is a bit much. But I definitely do something, like I work out and do something active about 3-4 days a week. That I do. And now it's a part of my routine. First, sometimes, I don't know if you guys are like that. Like, I could be doing this. I don't have time to go to the gym. I don't have time to go to the gym. I make time to go to the gym. If I get up at 5, I'm at the gym 5:30. I'm out at 6:30. Whatever I need to do at the end of the night goes between 6:30 and 9. Unless it's a meeting, unless it's something work related, unless it's like an appointment, I made time. And it felt good. And I will say, by making time, I don't feel like I wasted time by being there, if that makes any sense. Because I used to feel like, well, I don't have time today, or I went to the gym, I could have got this done if I didn't go to the gym. The gym is part of my routine. It's part of my daylight work. It's part of my day, like getting something to eat. So the time that I have left is the time that I have to do something. That's my free time. After I go from the gym, do a little workout. That's my free time. And I want to start getting up in the morning and doing something more. I'm not a morning person at all. I do not like getting up in the mornings. Like, I could get up around 8 because I think like after 9 o'clock, I feel like, oh my gosh, my whole day is gone. But I would love to be working out at 6 a.m. and then be done at 7 and then come home, take a shower, get ready for work and stuff. And I know a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, you have so much energy when you leave the gym. I don't. I am actually exhausted. I can go to sleep. So I don't know if it's my metabolism or because like I'm overweight. But when I leave the gym and take a shower, I can go to sleep for about 2 hours. Now, that's if I do it in the morning. When I do it in the evening times, it does wake me up. It does give me more energy. It does rewire me. So that's how I know I'm just like not a morning person, but I'm going to work on it. And even if it's something that doesn't require like driving, maybe just do some workouts from home just to get active in the morning. Let me see. Oh, wow. It's 11:03. Oh, it says I made 13,000 steps today on my Fitbit. So I've been working. I've been in the street. So, but anywho, so that's pretty much it. I don't think if you, basically the purpose of this video for you and for me to know, if you need to reset. You're not on anybody else's time, but you're on your own. You don't know how many times other people have to reset, start over. And that's pretty much what I had to do. And it was the best thing ever. And it was a very good thing to start in February. I have to plan. I have to know what's going on. I have to know what I'm going to do next. And sometimes, you're not going to know that. But if I could control the majority of it, I'm going to do it. So that is my video. I want to know, like, maybe I need to sit up like this because I look shorter. Let's see. Okay. I think, I don't know. I still look short, but y'all, I am short. But does it look like the camera is lopsided too? I don't know. And you know what? If I film a video like that this whole time, it is what it is. But anywho's, oh, there's a camera. See, and another thing is I'm looking at myself talk the whole time. So, but as you can tell, I'm sleepy right now. I just been going on and on. But anyway, resetting to get your goals met is a good thing. Sitting back and doing that is a good thing. And I also didn't do any social media. Like, I mean, for business wise, you do, but I didn't scroll on social media. And like on my business page, I don't follow like any of the blogs and stuff like that. I follow other businesses. So that way, that's what I was tuned in. And I would say it's really good because the blogs, they have some really sad stories on there, and I don't think we know how that can affect you. So, but let me go ahead on and get on off here. I am exhausted. I'm going to take a bath and I'm going to go to sleep. And I'm going to have a great week next week, and so are you. Bye.